Says primary goal. Our members, our sponsors, and projects. The world. Tech empowerment projects. This is gonna be fucking epic. This is gonna be epic, gang. We getting crazy, motherfuckers. Together, we commit to creating a space where describes our ideal community environments. Let me call my mom. Just because look at me using tech right now. Make somebody day. For my mama calling me though at 5, but she called me at 8 yesterday. Like, no, I'm asleep, bro. She probably asleep. She might be up. Bro, she just answered. No way, gang. I'm calling back.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Okay, I'm about to say. All right, for sure. So, our purpose is to improve tech literacy to our members, sponsors, and the world at large with tech empowerment. With tech empowerment projects, creating a space where ideal community, creating a space where $200,000 members, creating a space where millions of people are impacted, or millions of people come together. What the fuck makes millions of people together besides NFL? Where This is a contract between, man, dude. Focus. One step at a time. Creating a space where describe your ideal community environment. What does this mean? Creating a space where creating a space where curiosity met with clarity, fast-paced, action-oriented vibe, creating a space of complex and artists and actually. Yes. Space where the barriers to high-level tech literacy are dismantled, ensuring everyone, regardless of their starting point, has a resource, and mentorship they need to drive an AI-driven economy. That's not it, though. But I'm choosing this, but I'm wanting it to make an impact on society at large, like so we can do government contracts to help with tech improvements all throughout. Gang shit. That's bull high level. The paper you're missing from this community-based learning to where you can build government contract, national skill improvements, your language, and shit from empowerment to infrastructure and strategic development. You need to bridge the gap between teaching people to use AI and building systems that allow the country to thrive with AI. Here's how you can redefine the sentence. Sure, the barriers to high level are dismantled. It's, citizens and organizations, regardless of their starting point. That's what I'm talking about. Creating a space where together we commit to three strategic questions to answer for your full command. How do we make sure this? How do we measure scale? Governments love data. Can you define tech literacy impact in a way that can be audited? Standardizing AI training protocols for 10,000 workers. Gang shit, bitch. Like, are you kidding me? I'm so fucking teed up right now, Chet. I don't know if it's the espresso fucking rushing through my bloodstream right now, or if it's this fucking AI hard on I have right now for changing the fucking world. Because on everything I love, bro, everything I love, chat. Like, if we fucking really change the world in a positive way, that's what the fuck we're setting out to do. You know what I'm saying? And so, together we commit to your collective promise. as we shape the future of blank. We commit to, all right, the collective promise though would be like what? If the collective promise though, together we can commit to, damn, B. Come on, let's hit this last John because I ain't even. Ask me questions to think about this in the right way. Questions for collective promise. The standard of care. Since you are aiming for federal level trust, what is the minimum standard of ethics or technical excellence that every member must uphold? Do they promise to use AI ethically? Do they promise to share knowledge back with the community? Actionable output. If the government hired Neto AI today, what is one thing your members are guaranteed to deliver? Is it rapid deployment, unbiased auditing, or democratized access? The loyalty factor. What are you asking members to sacrifice or commit to? Are they promising to advance the mission even when it's difficult, or to mentor those who have less experience than them? Questions for the industry field beyond tech. Tech is broad. If you want government contracts, you need to be more specific. Are you civic tech, digital workforce development, or AI infrastructure or national cybersecurity resilience? The problem you solve. If you are pitching to a federal agency or a state department, what sector are you claiming to transform? The future American workforce competitiveness, the future of civic digital infrastructure. How to frame your collective promise. Once you have those answers, you can replace the brackets with something strong. There are three directions. If you want to sound like a public utility, together we commit securing an equitable AI empowered future for every citizen as we shape the future of national civic infrastructure. If you want to sound like a growth engine, together we commit to relentless innovation, radical transfer of tech expertise as we shape the future of American AI workforce. If you want to sound like an ethical guardian, we commit to developing AI solutions that are transparent, secure, and universally accessible as we shape the future of ethical digital governance. Since you are building a constitution and bylaws, the final sentence in your mission statement, it needs to be something you'd be proud to see on a letterhead when you submit a bid for a government contract. Which, for those three directions, utility, growth, and ethics, feels like the most accurate representation of what Neto AI will actually do day-to-day basis. This is which? Which one? Okay. So on a day-to-day, like we commit to securing an equitable AI-empowered future for every citizen as we shape the future for national civic infrastructure. Yes. We also commit to relentless innovation. And all three of them, Jones, bro. To help select the right fit on how these three different collective promises would look integrated into Constitution bylaws document, I mapped out a vibe that would be most persuasive to government and large scale organizational contracts. Together we commit to securing